Hey Peacemakers, it's Kristen Lawrence here and welcome. It is Monday and we are doing our Mindset Monday Live. So the last few weeks and actually last few months of my life, something's been stirring in my heart, of course, and I'm sure that things stir in your heart too. For me, that looks like just questioning why not? Why not? Why can't I just live the way that I'm called to live? And hey, Danielle, I see that you are on. Thanks for joining me. Hope you can stick around a little bit. We're just doing Mindset Monday. Feel free to post a question or say, hey, you're such a cutie. So I'm talking about what's been stirring in my heart, and I kind of want to get this stirred in other people's hearts as well. So I'm sharing it with you. What if? What if we stop living as though we are living in this world? And I've touched on this a couple different times about living for eternity and relating to others from an eternal perspective. And so many, maybe when things start to get like pronounced in your heart, you start to notice it more. Like if you just bought a white car, you start to see white cars everywhere where you haven't noticed white cars before, right? So I'm starting to think about this, and what if we start living differently, start living from an eternal perspective? And now I start seeing all these people talking about that, I am not enough, and I can't do what I'm supposed to be doing in this world because I'm not enough. Well, here's the mindset shift. And Jeannie Allen, I bought this book a while back, Nothing to Prove, and it's probably backwards for you, but Nothing to Prove by Jeannie Allen. And I'm just now starting to get into it. And she's totally speaking my language, and she's saying the things that that have been stirring in my heart and putting words to it. You know what I mean? So she's saying that we live for the time that we are enough. But here's the mindset shift. But the fact is we're not enough. And we will never be enough here on this earth because we need Jesus to fill us and to make us enough. So in and of ourselves, we are not enough. But if we pursue Christ, if we live for Him and live for eternity, then that is when we become enough. And so I'm really interested to get into this book and to see more of what she's saying. So if you want to pick up the book, we can do a book study together. That would be fun. Also, if you download the If app, she is talking about this book, Nothing to Prove, through a 2-week study online through the app. And so I'm going through that, and it's really speaking a lot to me. I love that I don't have to do the work to dig all this up, but I can just look at her stuff, and it's really speaking to my heart. Danielle says, I have been working on my mindset too, and trying to find where God wants me to go next. I feel very unsettled, and I know that I should be doing something else. Yeah, me too. I feel that way a lot probably because I never land on anything, and I love everything. You might be like me, and you're interested in everything, and you can actually do everything, pretty much everything that comes your way. So, like myself, I get very distracted, and I start to look at other things, and it keeps me away from really what I'm supposed to be doing. And that is my constant battle, and that might be yours too. But I think it starts with this really simple discipline of shaking everything else off, always distracted. Me too. Two peas in a pod here. Um, yeah, I think it starts with this very simple discipline of saying no to everything and only saying yes to those things that are moving us forward to the stirrings in our heart, and to constantly be in the Word and to constantly be seeing what the Word is saying, and the examples that are given to us. And so I think that this book, Nothing to Prove, is going to speak a lot to me, and hopefully, give me some guidance in how to listen to God better and how to really hone in on what He's saying. So, this week, let's just look at listening to God and asking ourselves, what if? What if we lived for eternity? Lisa Turkhurst has a book called The Best Yes. Oh, and I need to read that. Well, how about you read that book and I'll read this book and we'll share notes. And then we don't both have to read both books. I love to do that with friends who are interested in different things. Feel free to share your ideas and your and what you find, Danielle, on this page. That would be great. Yeah. So this week, let's keep asking ourselves, what if? Let's ask, what if we live for eternity? What does that look like? Let's start to define that for ourselves, because it probably isn't what we think, because we're thinking like the world. We're thinking as the world thinks. And for me, I'm exhausted. I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of especially in the Christian world, I'm very tired of being critical and judgmental and saying life has to be this way, like X. It has to be this way. And it just ruins relationships. It ruins my focus. It ruins walking close with God. So that's the mindset for this week, knowing we're not enough because we have to live with Christ. He makes us enough. And then also asking ourselves, what if? What does it look like to live eternity? All right, we will talk again. I'll check in with you during the week and comment below with your thoughts. Thanks.